Okay, Game Train. The woes have just begun on the Game Train.
Welcome back to the Game Train.
Welcome back aboard. We are concussed, but I remembered my stopwatch.
Right on time.
Someone's
Were we gonna go back to
slamming
regular Crash
the front door.
at some point?
Please pay no mind to the man behind the curtain.
No worries, no
The
worries.
man behind the curtain just flipped James off. It is, of course, Apollo, the grown man, who will sometimes crawl into our laps and purr.
Purr. Fuck. We're off to a great start on the Game Train. I've
Strong
lost
start.
most of my will.
Confident start.
I'm confident that my life may end within the next 20-minute episode. Stay tuned to find out.
TJ has accepted that life is suffering, and now that he has accepted the first truth of Buddhism, he can get on to the other steps.
It's true, I'm Buddhist.
The man
We
behind the
here on
curtain
the
is
Game
texting
Train
me.
are on the path to Nirvana, which is, of course, a band.
A subscription to the Game Train is a step towards Nirvana.
The man behind the curtain just texted me something sexist.
Was it that men can't do laundry?
It's true.
Because I'm sick of the Tide commercials, man.
They're saying women are objects.
Oh.
Well,
That's not true. Objects can be useful.
God, are we those guys?
No, I guess I am. That was me last episode, too.
We should get on Rogan.
I can't. Dude, I would love to just talk about supplements for half an hour and just get so much exposure for it.
Okay, hear me out. Channel blows up. We're successful. We're getting sponsors up the wazoo. I feel like no supplement sponsor policy.
No supplement sponsors? Well, it depends. That all depends. Do the supplements actually give you superpowers?
Depends on
Unlikely.
supplement efficacy for me.
What if they give me a test batch of every supplement?
I'll make an
And if-
exception for like penis pills.
This is my cross.
I would like every seller of supplements listening to us right now to know that I will talk the rest of them into being into it.
If your supplement can help me make this jump, I will suck your fucking
And I would
cock.
like to take
I'll
this
suck it
moment to
dry.
say that I totally love creatine and it doesn't do anything to your poop.
So angry.
I think I'm gonna take.
No!
Stratford said poof.
Sorry. Trevor touched the controller, and that's what happened.
Okay, man, you can take another turn. All right, if you want back
I
in.
want to try.
Should I make us some hot chocolate after this to make us feel better?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is our last Spyro recording for the night. After this game over, Stratford, you...
Not taking TJ
And I
to
have dip.
Vegas.
Stratford, have you
No,
had?
I'll lose it all. I'll lose it all and
I
sell
want it
myself.
back.
Have you had the dip, Stratford?
Is the dip when a man in high school scoops your boob?
Yeah.
Can you eat that kind?
No.
Then I don't think it's the same one.
Oh,
James.
I had a lot of the other kind.
For our audio-only listeners, dip is a family tradition among my household. It's a secret family recipe, and we're only allowed to make it between Thanksgiving and New Year's, and it's fucking
Why would that be
good.
exclusive to our audio-only listeners?
And if you dip
That
tunes
was the
in
joke.
it,
Okay.
if you dip tunes in it, they die.
It went right over my head.
Don't worry.
I think it was a
Happens
star.
to me all the time.
My mama always said the jokes that miss just shooting stars going right over your head.
They can't all be home runs.
I am autistic and sometimes have a hard time picking up on those things.
I think you're very artistic too. You've got a bright mind.
I made a really funny similar joke about I was gonna do something like
Is
kind of.
that the one that killed you last time?
Oh yeah, the long episode. I feel like that was a poetic end to that episode, though.
It was.
It
just,
really was, man.
It was right before the
stupidest
hubris
fucking whiff.
of I don't need the life. But God knows he's been punished, right?
Yeah.
So he can move on from here.
Oh, this one
What the
really
fuck was I
hurts.
saying? Oh yeah, I was talking about recently finding out that I had autism with a family member, and then I was talking about doing something like sort of crafty in some context, and I said I was gonna get to let out my inner autist, and it was pretty good, and I'm not doing the joke any favors right now.
I mean, it got
Hey,
me.
it landed at the time, and that's what counted. You just had to be there.
Hey, I don't think
You
I've
just had to be there, audience.
I don't think I've said this on camera before. So for our audio-only listeners, before we started recording, I was telling TJ and Stratford about one of the funniest jokes I ever came up with. I used to work at Domino's, right, slinging pizzas. And around the time, Domino's was remodeling all of their stores as part of like a brand refresh type thing. And so a construction crew would come in at night, you know, hang up plastic everywhere, do their work, and then fuck off by the morning. And we'd make pizzas during the day, still with plastic hanging around. Still with plastic hanging around the store, and customers would come in and be like, "Hey, I'm not gonna get any dust in my pizza, am I?" And I'd always tell them, "No, I'd have to charge you extra for that," and nobody ever fucking laughed. Oh,
When I was a cashier, I would do that to people who were like a barcode wouldn't scan, and they're like,
yes! Fuck yeah!
"Now do it as Crash, or the game won't continue."
Hey, it looks like we're
You're
only
kidding.
like
Are you- wait,
7
really?
minutes into
I don't
this
know.
episode.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna laugh so hard if that's the case.
TJ's soul just left his fucking body. This next level looks like a bunch
lot
of
of
Boulder
ups and
Dash though.
downs for TJ on the game train.
I'm gonna play this level.
TJ, were you laughing at my joke?
Yeah.
Good, it was a funny
That was
joke.
a good joke. I like it.
TJ, do you need to walk away from
Oh,
the
it's
table?
no. I need
Ew,
to keep
it's one of
going.
these.
I need this to mean something.
It did. You got through the
Oh,
level.
it's a fucking.
Yeah,
You got through the level.
this type of level gave us a little trouble last time we played it.
No, I was perfect.
Oh, my
Indiana
body.
Johns.
What's that?
I think I was playing last time
You
we
know,
had
the
one of
funny
these
thing
levels.
is I've never been to Indiana.
I think it was the first episode, actually.
You're right. We haven't done a Boulder episode since Ep
What?
1.
Of course I slept with the same woman.
Are these grave markers? Are these like some sort of weird crucifix? What are these things in the middle of the jungle?
I lean towards weird crucifix.
Are they warnings to keep out of the territory, or
An ill omen.
It could be
do they ward off
a
spirits?
gesture of faith. They know.
Maybe they're intentional to trap people in the boulder trap.
Do-
It's like,
do
hey,
they-
here's a
are-
delay.
Are they meant to symbolize the open arms of the indigenous peoples?
It's a symbol of peace.
It's like, welcome!
We send you the welcome boulder.
If that goes off, it blows up the boulder. Never mind.
Boulder.
I'm just refreshed to not be doing a bridge level anymore.
Yeah.
Are you? Very refreshing.
I feel like, you know, in Dumb and Dumber when that police officer drinks piss, that's how I felt for a lot of the end of the bridge level.
Never seen it.
Well, the guy drinks piss.
No way.
It's bad.
I don't think he got He didn't laugh, so I don't think he got to
Dude, you just
explain the
unlocked-
scene, but slower and more detailed.
You see?
You just unlocked a core memory for me.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Piss drinking?
Yes.
Please elaborate. You
No.
must.
Did you
No?
repress piss drinking and
No,
then just unlock it?
I'm kidding. I will explain.
Personal therapy on the game chain.
I was having a sleepover with a cousin, and we were up late past our bedtime, you know, shooting the shit,
You know when you pee on your cousin?
talking, you know, telling each other funny stories and anecdotes.
Nice, nice.
And he starts telling me this story about, like, how he and a friend convinced a police officer to drink piss. I didn't fucking believe him, but he was adamant that it happened. I think he might have just been taking...
Your
Like
friend
that bit
confused
from the
his life
movie.
with
He might
Dumb
have
and
seen
Dumber?
Dumb and Dumber.
I think he was straight up just, like,
Lion?
lying, like he had done that when really he just
Some people
saw it
just
in a
do
movie.
that,
Yeah.
including the character from Dumb and Dumber.
I went to school with kids that claimed they made video games that I had played.
My
I
dad
would
gets
say
a
that.
Black
Nintendo.
Ops, my dad did that.
Yeah. I think the uncle who works at Nintendo is like a recent, like, indie horror game or something.
Really?
Yeah, I could be mistaken about that.
Share a room. Come on.
It must suck to have an uncle who actually works at Nintendo because nobody will believe you.
Yeah. Imagine being fucking Reggie's
Wow.
nephew.
See, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to jump in the brazier, but not when it's on fire.
Brilliant insight.
Reggie was the Nintendo USC rep for a while. I don't know
Is
if
he
he's
not
still
anymore?
at it. I don't know if he's still at. I think I heard a while back that like he was retiring and somebody else was taking up the mantle, but I could be mistaken, or he might have come back or something. I don't know. I'm not a.
What if we just say he's canceled?
I'm
and
not a
then
big
you leave
Nintendo
in the
fan personally.
comments if we're telling the truth.
Love their games, but
He did get canceled. I'm canceling him now.
I do not abide by many of their business practices.
They're stingy.
Few companies hate their fans more than Nintendo. It's shocking.
Yeah. And I can't abide either. What happened to the move bide in Pokemon? It was a thing, and now I don't see it
What did the
anymore.
move Biden in Pokemon do?
Biden.
I think that was a move.
The name's Joseph R. Biden. My stand is democracy.
What? Is that his middle initial?
Yeah. I don't know, actually. I think it stands for,
What is his middle initial?
uh...
I don't think his
Find out next
father was
time
Joe
on the game
Biden,
train.
so it's not like you go by his.
Jesus, TJ.
You keep trying to jump over it.
You're making me clench every time. Overshoot it.
tight and taut. Keep my boys tight and taut.
See, okay, you can make that jokes when it was Crash Bandicoot, but now it's Coco, and now we are those guys.
We're those guys.
Titan Tot sound like the names of like your two henchmen.
Kidnap the Santa
This my boy Tight. This my boy Tot.
Oh.
No, we didn't think about that when we gave the names. He's just tight, and this guy is very learned.
Tight as fuck.
Me, I'm tight as
I would
fuck.
thank you not to joke about it while we break your legs.
Did I send you that Snapchat, TJ, of the post-it note that just says "bitch" under my bed?
He got pushed off anyway. He waited for it. Did you see that? He failed. He didn't have a
You
chance.
did not send... Or you did, motherfucker!
Did you get that Snapchat, Cheech?
I did. That's... Oh,
That was part of the thing I left.
See, bats have rabies, and that's why you died.
That I left
So
for
avoid the
my,
rabies.
for
I'm a
my
marsupial.
partner. I left a series of sticky notes to like peel off, and each one said like a different part of the phrase. And it said, "I love you, bitch. Ain't never gonna stop loving you, bitch." You know, so each time
you
you
just
pulled
sent me
sticky
the
note-
bitch!
Yeah, and the other day,
That's all I got was
yeah.
bitch.
Well, the other day I was looking for something. I was looking under the bed, and I poked my head under with my phone flashlight, and just right in front of my face was a Post-it note mocking me. It just said, "Bitch."
Good.
You got the checkpoint. Hey. Gonna need
Stupid
it.
idiot.
Check
fell.
mate point.
Damn.
Ah! That's game over. Should we call it there? Game over, man!
We're only about 15 minutes
No,
on the
I
timer.
think there
Really?
is
Okay,
a-
we got another
I
live.
think there would be a bad name for the episode.
That's fishing. You're fishing for an episode title.
I pulled on some of Stratford's arm hair, if that makes anybody feel better.
It made me feel uncomfortable.
Good.
I've
But
just
I ignored
lost,
it,
I feel
like,
like I haven't been as funny since the bridge episode.
I feel
I
like
just
we
lost
lost
all-
a few brain cells bashing
I
our
feel
heads into
funnier.
that wall.
I feel like I'm in a place
true.
where
It's the
I haven't
concussions.
played in a while and I can make fun of people's gameplay again because I haven't been the one failing for a minute.
Give me no quarters, Stratford.
Lady
Seriously, though.
Lady Defeat has not been hitting me over the head
With her
for
fugly
a
head.
minute.
Man, I reckon.
But I know if I play some more, she'll be back.
Lady and Defeat.
Defeat is a lady. She's mean.
I usually start losing my voice by the time we're like our 8th episode into one of these recording sessions. And I feel like I'm already losing it, man. It's
Dude, the
Where did
bridge
it go?
episode took so much out of us. We're gonna have some nummy hot cocoa after this. The bridge episodes.
I don't
plural.
think you can speak for me. I have as much energy and pizzazz and, dare I say, sex appeal as ever.
TJ.
I agree.
So,
I think
Yeah.
I think Coco is underage. I don't know if it's cool to call her hot. Or,
Did I say that?
Or nummy.
Oh.
wait, I thought we established she's... Oh, there's another Crash
Yeah,
Bandicoot.
that's Tawna.
That one's of
Hot,
age.
nummy cocoa. I dug my own grave here just because I wanted some liquid chocolate. Oh,
Potential episode title though.
liquid chocolate.
Hot nummy Coco.
I also like there. Hot nummy cocoa.
Yeah, I was there.
We're gonna have some old timey sipping chocolate in a second here.
Sipping chocolate. Fresh picked from the fields. Going to put some chilies in there like Montezuma would.
Lest he avenge.
I do recommend a pinch of flaky salt in your hot chocolate.
Pinch of
Flaky
flaky salt.
Yes, sir.
Where do you get flaky salt from?
From my cabinet
They sell flaky salt
at the salt store.
at the salt store.
They
How do they make
conveniently
flaky
have
salt?
other things.
Do they
but
like
they
run
flake
a
it up?
cheese grater on a piece of halite?
Fuck.
Answer me, salt expert.
I don't want to.
I know you know.
It just has to do with the process of how they dry it to separate it from the H2O.
You wouldn't get it, Stratford.
Depending upon the conditions, you can
they do
influence.
thin little layers.
You can influence the crystal growth.
We grow crystal here.
Mr. White! Chili flakes. No game we've played so far has caused me more psychological damage.
I went hollow already, like 2 seconds in.
We started you on Ripperoo, that's not fair.
Ripperoo castrated me, man.
What do you
My
call it? Cheap
manhood
circumcision?
when it comes to Crash Bandicoot is just...
A ripoff.
Oh, no, yeah. He did not do a clean job, I'll tell you that. Yeah! How you like them apples? 16 of them.
Attaboy.
No checkpoint though.
check
TJ, don't
this
fuck
point.
it.
It's like getting over it.
Do not fuck it. Don't fuck it. Don't fuck it.
I'm gonna pull it out and spit on it. I love when I make a dirty joke that's just met with abject silence. God!
You fucked it.
No, I was just staring intimidated at what you had to do next in the game.
I too was focusing on the,
no.
pattern.
My eyes are up here.
Fun fact, this ancient indigenous culture put all of their resources into these elaborate traps, you know?
Well, their god king is dead. We killed him.
It's why they're gone
We
now.
stomped on his fat butt.
Yeah, 50% of their GDP just went to these impractical... What are at the end of these even?
Ooh, that was...
They all starved to death
thought
because they
Bat
hid their
King died.
fruit behind a bat maze.
That's a tricky jump. It's deceptively
You ever
tricky.
seen a rat king?
Yeah.
Why?
He was in my house. Where my kids sleep. Where my kids eat hot nummy cocoa.
Have you ever seen a rat queen?
Yas!
Slay.
Yas! Rat queen! Slay on! Secret mask.
Neat.
Nido queen, superior. I'll say it.
Was that rat supremacy, Stratford?
No. Nido queen is a poison ground type Pokemon. I'll thank you very much. You're thinking of Rattata.
Well, you fucked that.
I fucked
It's a
it.
dirty rat. You fucked it so hard. Look at that. Just floating above
Now I have to figure out the pattern.
the weight of your failure.
So no head.
I still don't understand how the man with the N on his head has anything to do with the environment we have spent hours in.
Yeah, we kinda... we were in his place and then just kind of bounced, and
We were like, nice place.
he has not been relevant since, hey.
He keeps kidnapping Carmen Sandiego, Coco. The hot one.
Yeah.
Whenever we do the bonus levels.
Really?
Yeah, he flies in on his surfboard
Dude.
and he takes her away.
Why does he care about her so much? And how does she keep getting out?
I think it's
he's
more about
sparing
cucking
no
us.
expense.
She
It's
broke...
the psychological torment?
She
Yeah.
broke into his compound right when we dipped out. I think coming to
save
look
us.
for Crash. I just spit. That was gross.
For
James was just burped
for
by
our
Stratford. Cortex heads.
audience here, he did in fact spit.
Yeah,
I'll
for
testify
our
to that.
audio only listeners. And I think, you know, the head canon is supposed to be that, like, she's trying to get away, but he keeps recapturing her, A, for experiments probably, and B, as like a honeypot for Crash or something.
Is she complicit?
Like, is
I
she
think she's a
working
victim.
with Neo?
She, you know, it's a coincidental amount of times
Look,
to
watch.
escape and then be re-kidnapped.
Takes her back. I think he puts her up in a higher and higher mushroom tree every time.
And he just keeps yoinking. Well, then I think she could do a little more on her part to duck. She seems to
should-
have just accepted defeat on her end.
She's a passive protagonist.
But, yep, you know, not a lot of
Defeat.
female arcs. Stop.
Beautiful arcs of hair.
Beautiful arches, like, feet.
This is a stretch.
Riveting stuff.
Wild, wacky stuff.
That's Robert Frost, right?
How long long? How long does it go on?
Oh man.
This has been the longest level yet.
We went from, hey, should we end it? No, we're only 15 minutes in to 25 minutes in.
Oh, now
Hey, he's gonna
we
solve
have
it.
to be
2
near
minutes.
the end. We
He's
have to be
gotta
near
be-
the end. We have to be near. I'm
God.
trying to trick myself.
Well, I'd have an easier time beating it if there were more feet.
Dr. Neocortex should win. We don't deserve this. There's more level.
You know when you start ironically doing something, but you do it so
real.
much that it just
did
becomes
it.
something you do? I'm afraid that's gonna happen with the feet thing.
You're gonna actually like feet.
You ruined me with the how, like, hardly know her shit. I can't play regular games now because when I'm trying to play online with people and somebody says, like, Shredder or something stupid, it's always Shredder. Well, I don't even say I hardly know her. I just say Shredder.
Well, thanks for tuning into the game train.
You joked about the hell you were in, and then you
Koala
dragged me
Kong's
in
next.
there with it.
We'll fight Koala Kong next time on the game train.
Koala Kong, and it's gonna be my turn.
Yeah, Stratford's
Stratford, we'll leave Stratford on a boss again.
You guys suck. Why are you... Stop touching my stomach. I'm not the Pillsbury Doughboy. You don't get to
Tasty
just...
looking elbows there, boy. Okay, see you next time on the game train.
These pieces of shit are eyeing me like a piece of meat.
I don't know if the mic picked it up. I just hiccuped.
The hiccups are back.
That's karma for patting Stratford's belly like he's a Pillsbury boy.
I curse you.
Tight.
Yeah, it is. It is tight. Okay, it's a tight.
That does sound
Tight, supple.
more interesting. Like
Viking.
having
It would ruin your life.
Viking Minecraft.